What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. The Champions League is back and we've got another predicted lineup video for you today. We have got Bayern Munich at home in the Champions League. How are you feeling for this one?
I'm excited. These are the big games that we love. Always, recently, the last couple of years, whenever we played a big team at home, we've always put in a really good performance, always put in a strong performance, always given it our all. And we always seem to be out for these games, and we always seem to be giving them a really good game.
Ajax at home, but
Bayern was made up for that. And Bayern, the game that Barca well beat us last season.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was a good fighting spirit in the second half.
We always give a good game, and then obviously you got performances against Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, who were very memorable performances. So I'm excited. I really am. I think we can get a good result in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's what we need to give the whole club a lift at the moment because, you know, we got that win against Southampton under our belt, and let's just kick on from there.
The players are talking about how this could be the turning point. This could be our biggest game of the season so far. It's good talk from the team, and I'm happy that they're saying these things. You know, all the rumours of a rift in the squad and everything. Hopefully, that can be put to bed. And I think if we do get a win tomorrow, I think the mood will start to change.
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, all these rumours about Vertonghen and Eriksen, such bollocks.
I saw Vertonghen on Instagram posting that emoji with hearts for eyes on an Eriksen picture. And I don't think he would have done that if, you know, all those rumours about them were true.
Yeah, but you never know whose social medias are run by the personal PR agencies.
Irrelevant.
You know
I don't think Vertonghen would have allowed that, or whoever it was, or Eriksen's, you know what I mean? So anyway...
All right, anyway, let's get into our predicted lineup. We're going for the same diamond formation, which we've stuck to the last couple of games. Obviously, Hugo Lloris in goal.
Yeah, Hugo. No more Cruyff turns inside the box, please.
Yeah, you know, like I said in the ratings, apart from that idiot Cruyff turn he did on the goal line, he had a brilliant performance, didn't he?
Fair play to him, it's true. So hopefully he can kick on, you know, get that mistake behind him and put in a good performance.
All right, and well, to be honest, we're going for exactly the same team with just a couple changes up front. So the defence is going to be pretty much the same. Aurier at right back.
Yeah, I think he comes in, considering he's banned for the next Premier League game. It will be silly not to play him in this game.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, I know we went in hard on him on Saturday, and fair play, fair enough, because I think he deserved criticism. But I think he's, by and large, had a good start to the season in terms of his display.
That's what's so frustrating about Aurier, because we know the quality is there. We see those performances. It's just these idiocies he gets in his head and rushes to blood to the head.
Well, we know he can be a dangerous right back. You know,
he's always performed in the Champions League.
That's also true. Except for, you know, Juventus away when he gave a penalty away, and two penalties away he gave. But other than that, yeah, he's always had. He always seems to be the pick. Even when Trippier was here, he seemed to be the pick for the Champions League. Apart from the last stages, so yeah.
All right, and left back Danny Rose to keep his spot. Any mention on that?
No, I think maybe I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Davis on the weekend if Rose plays this game. But I think Rose for sure he has to be in the team for this one. And
that's just Jan and Toby slotting straight back in centre backs. I thought they were both absolutely sensational against Southampton.
And it's good for Vertonghen, who did the press conference before the game, and it was good of him hinting about something. He might be signing a new contract very soon. And I think he seemed in good spirits. He seemed happy. He said there's a good mood around the squad at the moment, even though there's been poor results. He said the mood's changing. Everyone's happy to be there. So I like those comments from Jan.
Well, he must. Eriksen's wife must be happy then. At the bottom end of the diamond has got to be Harry Winks.
Yeah,
he's been absolutely sensational performance again. Arguably our best player of the season.
Yeah, I think so. I think he did have a couple slow starts, especially that Newcastle game. I didn't think it was that great, but I think since then he's really kicked on and he's putting in some really sharp performances, and we're seeing the real Harry Winks again.
I think it was
hopefully injuries doesn't curtail anything.
Since he took that battering on social media, I think it was after that Newcastle game, he's been sensational. I think since then our best player of the season.
Yeah, there always seemed to be like a campaign against him at one point. Like, Harry Winks is average every pass, you get these anti-Harry Winks
all accounts. He does is pass sideways.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden they've gone very quiet recently.
Exactly.
So it shows.
And either side of him of Diamond, Ndombele and Sissoko keep their spot again.
Yeah. I think we're going to need that power in midfield to dominate. I think Ndombele put in his best performance so far for Spurs against Southampton. I thought he was absolutely brilliant at times, you know, really showing off his skill set and his ability to dribble out of situations and keep the ball. Hopefully, the more he grows into this Spurs side, the more we'll be seeing of that. So I think we need him and Sissoko both in that midfield, because we know how Bayern Munich like to play football. They like to keep possession.
Yeah.
They've got tricky players like Thiago and Coutinho. We're going to need Sissoko and Ndombele to be right on them all the time. So it's important that they start, I think.
All right, now here is where it gets tricky. The top of the diamond. The options are Eriksen, Ali, and Lamela. Who are we going for?
I think we're going for Lamela.
Yeah.
Just because I think Eriksen. I said after the game on Saturday, I wasn't disappointed in Eriksen's performance, but he did run a lot. He played 90 minutes with 10 men. He was probably one of our most hard-working players on Saturday. So I wouldn't be surprised if we bring in the energy of Eric Lamela for this game to hassle and harry the Bayern Munich players. And obviously, he's showed this season he does have that bit of quality going forward as well, hopefully on the counter-attack or even just in possession. I think he's had a good start to the season. He was unlucky to miss out on the lineup on Saturday, so I think he comes back in this game.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say, I thought he was a shoo-in to start on Saturday and Eriksen to be on the bench, but it wasn't to be, so I think it's going to be reversed. And
Eriksen's a great option to bring on if we need a goal. And he's great to have the player to pick the lock later on in the game. So it wouldn't be the worst thing to have Eriksen on the bench. He might be a bit frustrated, the way he sees himself as our best player and everything. But I think that's how it should be.
Yeah. And up front, you've got two players there. So obviously Harry Kane is going to be the shoo-in.
Mm-hmm.
And the next, exactly, you're talking about quality off the bench. One of these players is going to be on the bench, and that's more quality on the bench. One of Son or Lucas Moura.
See, I think we're just going to go with Lucas Moura. I feel like Son will be on the bench, although he only did play an hour on Saturday. He went
Lucas Moura didn't play 1 minute.
Moura didn't play a minute. We know how good Lucas Moura is in the Champions League. He did start against Olympiacos. He was probably our best player in that game. I think
probably our best player at Colchester as well.
Not
saying much, but still.
But I think he's been unlucky this season, Lucas, with the game time he's had. Whenever he has played, he's actually looked pretty good.
Yeah.
He came off the bench at City as well. He scored and looked quite dangerous. So I think he does get the start. I think he'll get the nod in this game. I think he deserves to get a...
Lucas Moura loves the Champions League, doesn't he?
I know, he loves a big night of the Champions League. He always
so does Sonny, to be fair, but...
it is tough on Son if he doesn't play because, he's very good against German opposition, as been pointed out. Against Dortmund, he always seems to run them ragged. He knows the Bundesliga very well. And obviously he's one of our best players. So if he misses out...
But what an option to have, Sonny off the bench.
So that is also a great option. I think he'll probably feel hard done by to miss out. I think we're just going with Lucas just because he hasn't played as much recently and he probably deserves to have more game time. And Poch does seem to save him for the Champions League. So I think Lucas will be playing in this game.
All right. So, score prediction.
3-1 Spurs.
3-1 Spurs. You're going bold, huh?
Yeah, well, we always turn up. I think we always turn up against these big teams. I think first group stage game in the new stadium, it's going to be rocking. Bayern Munich. Hopefully, we get right on top of them. We don't give them a second at a time on the ball. I hope we're aggressive. I hope we're intense in our pressing. And with players like who we have going forward, I'm really confident we can get some goals. And we all know how good Bayern Munich can be, but are they as good as how they were maybe 3-4 years ago?
No, they're not.
I don't know exactly. Well, maybe, but then again, obviously they don't have Robin and Ribery anymore. They've got been and gone, but they do have now Coutinho. They've still got quality players like Lewandowski and
Serge Gnabry.
Kingsley Coman is lightning quick.
I trust the Spurs fans to get on Gnabry's back tomorrow. I tell you that, they're ex-Gooner.
I think if we don't give them time on the ball, we don't let them play. We got to stop players like Thiago. I don't know if he's injured or not, but we got to stop him playing out from the back, out from midfield if he's playing. They got so many good players, but I think their defence is a bit vulnerable. I think they can be got at.
Bit of an old guard, their defence, right?
They lost Matt Hummels in the summer to Dortmund. They've now got Süle.
Matt Hummels went from Dortmund to Munich back to Dortmund.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's a bit of a weird one there, but obviously they got Joel Kimmich as well, who's a great player, like the heir to Lamb's throne. Süle, who's a centre back who's really tall, who's really come into his own.
Is Neuer fit?
I'm not sure if Neuer's fit. I think he is. I think he will be fit. They won 3-2 at the weekend, I think, away at Paderborn, I believe. So look, it's not going to be an easy game. But Bayern obviously got some wonderful players. Obviously, Coutinho we nearly signed in the summer. It didn't quite work out for us. But I think if we are on it this game, we can turn them over.
Yeah, exactly. I echo your thoughts really completely. I think if we're pressing high from the minute go, I think we've got a great chance to win this game. As you said,
set the tone early.
Yeah, 100%. As you said, Bayern Munich are not the same side that they used to be 2-3 years ago. And I really think we can get a positive result if we go in there with a positive attitude. And if we can hit them from the front and just kind of defend from the front with Harry Kane, Lucas Moura, and just press them high up the pitch, there's no reason we can't get a win in this game.
Just the most important thing is a lot of big games last season, especially in the Champions League.
Do not concede early.
We concede early every bloody time. It really frustrating.
Yeah.
So if hopefully we go the first 5 minutes.
To be honest, that hasn't been our problem this season. Our problem this season is conceding late.
You're right. Yes, that's true. We seem to take the lead and let it slip. But last season, I think every single group stage game, barring the Inter Milan at home, I think we conceded first. And maybe both Inter Milan games. So, really got to cut that out.
To be honest, every round we did, apart from Dortmund.
Yeah.
Man City,
Ajax. Yeah.
Anyway. I'm going for 2-1 to Spurs. I think it's going to be a nervy night, but I think the fans can push us through this one. We need every single guy in that stadium to be shouting their lungs off for 90 minutes. It's going to be an intense atmosphere. Let's show these Germans what we're all about. So like, subscribe, comment below what you think the lineup's going to be. Comment below what you think the scoreline's going to be. And as always, come on, you Spurs.